Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a article here on a chip. I've talked about this one numerous times here on the channel in the past. This chip stock just blew Wall Street away, and as you can see, it's dated on the 22nd, so last week. But AMD revenue and cash flow set records in Q1 of 2022. Company closed its acquisition of Xilinx during that quarter. During AMD's Analyst Day, investors got a preview of its new products and growth strategy. AMD's first quarter results set records across the board. Now investors have a front row seat to the company's growth journey. Over the last several weeks, investors have likely become distracted by the increasing number of headlines about the bear market, inflation, and interest rate hikes. And while the Nasdaq Composite Index is down about 28.4% year to date, and many tech stocks are doing far worse. Some technology companies have been showing signs of resiliency. Although its stock price is down 41% year to date, AMD, or Advanced Micro Devices, first quarter results gave investors many reasons to be bullish about the company. And let's dig into Q1 and what the road ahead may look like, and why now is a great time to dollar cost average into the stock and initiate a position. So first off, they had impressive first quarter results. AMD reported Q1 2022 revenue of $5.9 billion, an increase of 71% year over year. It's important to note that the first quarter results included partial financials from the company's acquisition of Xilinx, which closed in February. Excluding the contribution of Xilinx, AMD's first quarter revenue was $5.3 billion, which is still a record quarter for the company. The significant increase in revenue was driven by AMD's computing and graphics segment, as well as its enterprise embedded and semi-custom business. While double-digit revenue growth is impressive, perhaps even more encouraging is AMD's expanding margin profile. The company reported 48% gross margin for Q1 of 2022 compared to 46% during the same period in the prior year. So just about the same, a little bit more, so it's an increase. So however, compared to Q4 of 2021, AMD's gross margin was down nearly 2%. Management addressed this as explaining that Q1 results contained non-recurring costs related to Xilinx acquisition. Record revenue generation and expanding margins augmented AMD's cash flow profile as well. In Q1 2022, cash flow from operations was a record $995 million, an increase of 11% year over year. Record cash flow impacted AMD's balance sheet in a meaningful way, and at the end of Q1, the company had $6.5 billion worth of cash and short-term investments on its balance sheet. This is after the company repurchased $1.9 billion of its own stock during the quarter. With a strong cash stockpile and several growing business segments, AMD management showcased how it plans to deploy its capital to fuel continued growth. Investing for the future, AMD highlighted several key developments in its product roadmap. Company is well positioned to continue growing across different segments of personal computing, largely thanks to a diverse suite of hardware and software products from its legacy business as well as Xilinx. During the Analyst Day, AMD presented updated computing products such as CPUs and data processors that could serve as a tailwind for its data center business. Additionally, as more companies explore and pursue the metaverse, applications including 3D content creation for video games of streaming platforms could be an integral growth catalyst for AMD's graphics segment. And Leslie detailed further partnerships it's foregoing within the PC industry. These relationships are important because They help facilitate growth within existing markets as well as introduce new clients that could benefit from AMD's products over the next several years. Here's a look at their chart. So it looks like it was about $110 just about a month or so ago, and it's just dropped off here. So currently at $86.16, $141 billion market cap. Days range of 85.25 to 88.22, so almost a $3 swing there. 52-week range 79.43 to 161.46, so it has potential to hit that again. A lot of volume on this one, 74.6, average is 118.7, so a lot of volume on this one usually. Expanding markets and journey ahead. So the benchmark have all maintained buy ratings on the stock. Additionally, Piper Sandler upgraded AMD from neutral rating to a buy. While the stock has declined during the first 6 months of the year, it's trading at 6 times trailing 12-month sales, which investors may find attractive, given that it was trading at 10 times sales during June 2021. Furthermore, despite increased cash flow and profitability metrics, AMD's forward price-to-earnings ratio is 21, nearly half of what was in last June. Given the company's strong leadership position in personal computing and semiconductors, strengthened by the addition of strategic acquisitions and new products, AMD is very compelling at the price point. So you can leave your comments, what you think about AMD. I don't have much of AMD left. I have Intel. You can leave comments as well, which you like better, Intel or AMD. There's pretty decent dividend with Intel, not a whole lot of appreciation like AMD, but Intel doesn't have the ups and downs that AMD does, but I'm for both of them, so I just don't have much of AMD left, so might be looking at starting a new position on it, who knows, so we'll just have to wait and see, but that is it for this one, and if you have any other stocks out there, chip stocks, you can leave that in the comments. If you want to see a video on those, I'd be happy to put that together, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is Jay Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.